Shenseea, people really
She's
really
so
rock with
good,
that.
bro. Her music is so good, and she's so bad.
But I was like, I'm actually going to throw up. Like, what the heck is that?
That is
It
the
was
funniest
so
thing
bad.
ever.
Sometimes I have this feeling that men are only loved for what they can provide.
Bruv, when the camera comes on the big fat screen,
They got us.
You'll
They got
see
us
your
good.
love yet.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast.
yes sir.
I don't know what number this is. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it around.
Do all that.
We got opinions on Promiseland from the outside. We got opinions on Promiseland from the inside.
Inside scoop
Yep.
We got conversation about, what was the other topics?
about the man them.
Sure, yep, how men can make their life better.
Yep.
We have an
Literally.
hour and 20 minutes to entertain you. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what we're going to talk about today.
Oh my day.
But it's going to be a good one. So, thank you for tuning in regardless. It's Noor the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Soji in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
It's a prince.
House.
Prince with the most childish looking jumper.
First of all, this was a gift.
Actually,
This is a gift
I can't talk.
from Noor.
I can't
No,
talk.
this is you. Wow, Noor's looking at me like, did I get
I was
it?
a kid when I gave you that.
Wow.
I realized I can't talk.
Yeah, this guy is
I got a
freaking
whole lot
You're gonna read out
of
what's up? Wow, what's
speck
up?
in your brother's eye, yeah?
planking my thing, man.
Bro.
Yeah, hey, man. But we are here. Back in the real
Welcome back to
Promiseland.
Melbourne, you two.
Yeah, bro.
Touchdown
Thank
today.
you. Thank
How
you.
was Promiseland? How was Gold Coast?
Bro, we say this when we go every time to Gold Coast. It's
The
beautiful.
weather was so
Yeah,
good.
the weather was spectacular.
It's beautiful.
We were
man.
suffering here with the weather.
Spectacular.
There's not a single dude, man's got a beanie on.
Yeah,
The
Carlos looks
jacket and the hood
cold.
strapped up right here, right now.
Bro, you guys are not cold?
I am, but I'm trying to not make it look that bad on camera. This guy's looking like an Eskimo. Bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Melbourne weather was horrible. Yeah.
Amazing, bro. Gold Coast just has something about. It's October, man.
Yeah.
And they have
Everyone
like
was
we
just
expect rain in spring.
outside.
They are like, no, it's
Yeah.
sunshine time. Like that's wild, bro.
I think
Sunshine
Promised
Coast.
Land had one bad weather, and I think that was the first Promised Land.
Their first
Yes,
one ever.
yes.
Yeah.
His first one was rainy in that. Yeah.
Ready to get there. I said,
Yeah.
wow.
So this time the weather was fantastic. The whole world was in Gold Coast.
Yeah, I
Bro.
noticed that. Everybody was there.
The-
This is the first time that it feels like the whole world was actually
Yeah.
out.
yeah, you saw a little tumbleweed going through the streets of Melbourne. Or
Bro, like there's
Crazy.
There's no one out, bro. I was
Bad.
hanging out with Noor.
that's all I had.
It's a desperation.
That's all I had,
That's
bro.
what I had. Damn.
Nah, everyone was there. Everyone was outside. Like, I mean, okay, first of all, went there. Shout out to Lydia for allowing me to come through, do some work with her and Promiseland team. Marwa was just coming as a nice, beautiful support there as well.
Shout out
to
to
enjoy
Solly for
themselves.
that.
Shout out to
Yes,
Solly.
yes.
And then yeah, we're just there. Had a good time. Working there. Can't lie. As soon as we put
Yeah, you
the
guys
first
were
day,
put to work from the moment you got there.
They dropped a video.
day one, we boom, and then I think that video was probably up within like maybe an hour or something like that, or an hour or two since of us being there. They run a shift, like a proper.
So they
operation.
give you like, we need this content out of you?
Not really. Nah, I think maybe there must have been some kind of conversation, but we were like, all right. I think that first one, yes, that
Okay.
intro, because that's the whole like
Yeah.
the
Context to the
something,
festival, yeah.
the festival's starting now. So that one I think they did. Other than that, it was whatever ideas that
You can
we
come up
kinda
with.
I
came
remember
up
when you
with.
dropped that video, I was like, because I knew you would, you edit that video
Yeah.
and you took that video. I replied to his story. I was like, bro, they got your shift, bro. First way even started, you this guy
Dropping the reel,
dropping
man.
a reel, man. I said, wow.
Bro, it was, and it's long days, man. The dust is booming. The heat, like it wasn't
Yeah.
too hot, but it's warm.
The sun
as
was
well.
out,
The
though.
sun was
The sun was
outside,
out.
so it was a beautiful place. Like, yeah.
9 to 10. We guys did like 9 to 10, like 9 a.m.
Nah.
Oh,
Let's-
not that.
Hey, let's have some common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
nah.
okay.
9 is
Nah,
because
You guys
nah,
were pretty
nah.
shift. So
A bit later,
like
a bit later.
12-1
Yeah.
pull up kind of vibe.
That's
yeah.
nice.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
when it pretty much started though. Like
12, yeah.
yeah, every day was like 12, except Friday was 3 p.m.
Yeah,
So no one was there earlier than that,
Ah,
unless
yeah,
you're
makes sense.
working
Unless
proper.
you're working, yeah.
But it was
But-
good time.
Yes.
It was a good
Duality. Went to the
time.
promised land. Come on. What did y'all think about it? From what you could see.
Externally,
Yes.
because I wrote a couple things, but externally, I was
Hating from outside the club, you can't even get in.
I was
What did it
I
look
said
like?
this looks like their best year yet.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, looks like it was their best year yet. And actually, just watching it from the outside, I think it is like it's only 3 years old. They've done a
Yeah.
phenomenal
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
That might be
They
the.
have.
3 years is crazy.
I'll say that's probably the best festival in Australia outside of like for the non-white crowds.
Yeah. It's
You know
the
what I
only
mean?
one really
There's a lot. Listen Now is meant to be for.
meant to be.
I'm
but
talking
yeah.
about the type of music. Sorry,
Okay,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
platform
yeah,
heaps of.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like you've got your Listen Outs, you've got a couple others,
Loud,
whatnot.
them ones.
But I think Promiseland seems to be the only one that's like they've hit the nail on the head. They've really. It looks like they've gone. Let's not do this with an Australian approach.
How crazy is that as a like to actually have that as an approach and execute it is
Yeah.
actually a hard feat to do
Yeah.
because there's no context for that. There's no precedent for that here. So it's
Yeah.
actually pretty big to be able to like.
Yeah,
yo,
100%. I think they've done
the
well,
market,
especially
yeah.
like on a marketing end, branding end, all that kind of stuff. They're really.
You do the Africans and Islanders.
I wouldn't have thought that. Though. I don't think there's numbers like that. But then again,
no, they
with the
huge
with around
numbers.
Australia in terms of your
Yeah.
Cook Island, Vanuatu, Fiji, New
Yeah,
Zealand, all
no,
of that,
heaps.
like yeah, there's bodies that'll
There
pull
is
up.
heaps.
There's a
Solomon
lot.
Islands,
I
all
mean,
of that.
it's also because like people travel in from this
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Listen Out goes city to city. This was like we only have this here,
Yeah.
right? And
You
so
have to
it's
go
like
for it, yeah.
Sydney, Gold Coast are full of the Islanders,
Sydney
and
has
so
it
it's like
right.
they're all gonna go there,
Yeah, man.
and then all the Africans everywhere are also gonna go there.
Find their way there somehow,
Man,
bro.
it's actually dope.
Dirty
Yeah,
dogs.
so like looking at it from outside, I'm like, looks like the best one yet. Even the stage setup allowed for more people near the
Yeah.
Even the
I
the
walk,
think-
front,
even the
all
walk
that kind of
down as
yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah, so the stage
I was
setup.
laughing at the yeah, no, but I'm saying like how they've done it, you know,
Yeah.
this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
I was laughing at the GA. I guess you guys can tell us a little bit more in a second, but I was reading the comments and like, yo, how's GA 5 kilometers away from the main stage?
The gates.
I was
yeah.
saying-
Wait, was
So-
that bad?
No. I was saying this. I think it was on the second night when we were driving back. I was saying comments when someone just speaks something with vim and confidence, they sound right. So, like, I think someone was like, "I'm 400 meters away" or something. Like, it was probably it was
60.
Yeah, it was less than 100 meters away.
But
right?
but it
But-
did feel very far though.
But it
It
does
is far,
feel
it is
far,
far.
yeah.
But the screws look-
especially
this-
before it's booming. Before the day is
Exactly.
booming,
Yeah.
you're literally just looking at grass people.
Because I think Friday,
That's what it is.
because I think Friday night there were a lot less people, and so that's why it looked like the
It
gap
looked
between
like-
VIP and GA was just
Who performed
ridiculous.
Friday night?
Like
The final act or two.
Good question.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
House.
go. So I actually
J
don't know.
House. That's
J
huge.
House,
Oh,
yeah,
J-
Hustler,
oh,
baby.
yes.
Hustle looked good.
Yes,
Hustle,
J-
oh,
House
yeah,
looked
yeah,
proper,
yeah.
He
bro.
looked like he was just having fun.
Yeah, the drugs.
I don't care. It's just
Allegedly,
looking like
allegedly.
fun.
He allegedly.
Allegedly.
You can't dance.
Yeah,
He told you about man done that. Bro, has been doing some weird. So that was the like those moments watching that performance where I look at Benny, I'm like, dog, what's he doing right now, bro? But he closed it out. It was a
Yeah,
good
he
performance.
did.
Like the
Yeah.
tunes as well. Like, yeah, it was nice, man.
So people just exaggerate. It wasn't actually that far.
Nah,
GA.
it can feel
felt-
far.
it
It
felt
can
like
definitely
it
feel
was.
far. This is how I knew, like, bro.
Real quick, I
can't-
saw the same girl comment on like 6 different posts.
Just screaming,
a paragraph. How am I gonna pay this so much? And GA is 5 kilometers away.
Funniest part is I think I know exactly. I've seen her comments as
Yes,
well.
every single post, every
I think
reel.
we dropped something as well, like one of the posts with Lydia. I'm like, bro, this is unrelated. Leave us alone.
Yeah, legit.
Just like and live.
Georgia Smith's trying to sing, bruv.
Right.
She throws a
But
comment.
yo, running an operation like this,
Yeah.
I probably can't do it yet because I will look at all them comments and I'm like, fam, okay, nah, the whole world is angry at us.
Yeah,
Like,
they handled that
everyone's
well as
beefing
well.
at us.
I noticed the comments
Handled
there
it very
because there was
well.
someone saying something about like headliners always pulling out, and they're like, to be honest, it's only our third year. Last year, none of our major
of our-
headliners
yeah.
pulled out.
I
And
looked at that, said,
good job, because I would have just sent an emoji.
No, I would have far right. That's it. We're canceling.
bro,
it.
he killed me with it. Like, after all of these, like with their far away comments, next day
They
we're there
moved it
early. The
forward.
first thing I see is
pushed
like,
it.
mate, what do
Yeah.
you think about the distance that I've moved it? Dude, it's pretty good. I moved it about 20 meters. Like, I think it's good. I looked at it, I said, I can't lie, big man, it doesn't look like it. But at least you can tell people, hey, we've moved it closer.
yeah.
Can't, be expecting for a good time or whatnot, man.
Because the person saw us on the hey fam, we moved it closer.
Yeah, he was like, it's about 20 meters. Like, you think it's good? like, yes, yeah, sure, bro.
Nah, from outside it looked good.
Yeah.
It
was a
looked
good
like
vibe.
everyone was actually having fun.
What makes you
Yeah.
say the best year yet?
I think best year yet in terms of festival and to travel to it for it. Do you get what I mean? Because the amount of after parties and the
Okay,
after
the
parties all
all-around
the whole
experience.
experience
Yeah.
looked like the best one yet.
Right.
Like they clearly put a lot into. All right, almost every after party is gonna have somebody rock up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
They did that. Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
like,
I didn't
as in-
Or
know.
the official after party.
Yeah, it was cool. It's like, or even like the Uncle Waffles, and then Rema rocks up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
while she's on stage and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, that's exciting for the people. Like they're getting more value for their money.
their
Everything out of it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But then
hear
the
that.
actual festival, I think, yeah, like they seem to have captured the global sound pretty well in terms of the variation of artists.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it's very unfortunate that Shake pulled out on them because otherwise it's like that's a
That would've
crazy
been-
stacked lineup.
yeah.
Like your closer for every night is insane at that point.
Jay Hazard, Shaq, and Busta
Because I don't
Rhymes.
think J House wasn't the closer, was he?
Nah, he was always a
He was.
closer.
I
for
think
the
he was,
first
yeah.
Who was
Friday night.
before him?
Heady one?
Heady one or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Hetty was before Jess. Yeah. I think that was very unfortunate with losing a headliner like that. And obviously everyone wanted to go see Olala Demi Ashake, bro. That's what I was. Even me myself, I said, hey, bro.
That's what people.
I
keep-
wanted
yeah.
the content on the cam for that.
What I like is I love the artists could have also featured on each
Oh,
other.
that's the best part about
yeah,
festivals.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
that's
Did
the
it
best
happen?
part
Makes it
about it.
possible.
Jumping on.
Yeah, because
did it happen though?
of course,
what's
bro.
up?
Buju's doing his set. Ruga
Oh, I love
Ruga
that.
had finished his, but then I just see him start cutting through.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
in my head, I was like, okay, where's he? Like, where they off to? I didn't clock that. Yeah, he's running because he's about to go perform
feature
some of the
together.
tracks that he's got on the album with
that's
Buju.
dope.
That was raw.
Bro, performance, performance, man.
Do you
Yeah.
remember jump on Victory's one as well? Or Victor or what?
Yeah, nah.
Nah,
don't know.
I remember just there from himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the
Big boys,
biggest.
big boys.
He's the biggest superstar.
Because
Yeah,
his
that,
future
to be
is
fair.
beautiful on that song as well, the remix at least. Because the Shaka and Tua Savage as well.
Bro,
If they had
He
it,
sang the song, but he
bro,
wasn't.
oh my gosh, if that link up happened, that's our wedding. That's our wedding right there. I
Yeah.
would have done our wedding dance, the wedding dance.
my
bro.
guy says, don't over the camera.
I love that. Yeah, hey man, bro.
Oh,
That-
wow.
Yeah.
So I think it was. I think what you're saying, like, it was good in terms of a package of something. Because yeah, definitely in terms of like the shuttle buses, the ferries,
Yeah.
the parking situation is
That's
more
everything,
calm. The in and out flow is calm. People, you can buy this pass, buy this pass.
Yeah.
The food, jerk and jollof stage is a sick was a sick concept.
What was the?
360
Oh, yeah,
stage.
360
Okay.
stage. So
Oh,
the crowd
nice.
could
The
go
crowd goes
behind.
around, almost like pretty much like your boiler room
Yeah.
style of a set.
Oh, what was the music there mainly like Amapiano?
Straight choo. I think pretty much straight. And then people,
And then
question.
People were a
loved
bit
it?
mad
They
because
love
they
it.
were like, we're playing Amapiano music, but it's called jerk.
Nah, that's what
And
my
just-
question.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, where's the jerk? Where's the jollof?
facts.
But in my head, that was
People
a
were
silly
commenting
argument
that.
to
They said,
have.
guys, what are we doing?
But jerk and jollof is the event. They sponsored that stage.
the stage.
So
which
it's
is fair.
like
Yeah.
People
they put their name on it, but choo can run. You know?
And it did run. The
Yo.
crowd was massive, like throughout the whole night. So, hey, shout out to them,
Went off,
man.
man. Yeah, that looked
No,
nice.
people
So I
actually
think
love
that
it. Yeah.
packaging all of that definitely brought it out as a good time for sure, man. So yeah, man.
Who's your favorite artist?
That performed.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Oh, we know Miles.
You already know mine.
Oh,
It's
before
gotta-
you say that, that
Yes.
was my prediction, right?
Yes, it
I
was.
said,
It
what did I say? I
was.
said, Busta Rhymes' performance will make people realize how good of a live act he is.
Yeah. Because I've never seen any videos of like him performing live, so I didn't know what to expect. And I think a lot of like the conversation that was going around was like, we're gonna watch Shenseea, we'll watch Omalay, maybe we'll even watch Omalay, and then we'll dip before
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes. And then if that was my thought as well, guys, when I tell you. That was the best
No
performance I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, whoa.
Like, no, seriously, in
I
my
hear it.
entire
Everyone says this about Busta.
life.
Yeah.
It's like even your sister was standing right next to me. She doesn't know his songs, but she said that was so amazing.
Do you know what's funny? So we put our cameras down, yeah, myself and Benny. And we're like, all right, let's. At the end of night 2 and night 3, because they lock off the, what do you call it, the media section, like pretty much toward the very end of the night, of the last set. They lock it off. We'll put our cameras down. Let's go enjoy. We're just there watching, and they were like, you know what? Let's go into let's get inside.
into
Let's
the
get
crowd.
amongst. So as soon as everyone starts jumping, we're you know how that's the technique. You know, when everyone's jumping, that's when you weave through blah blah.
yeah.
Some white girl got mad at me because I was too tall blocking her, whatever. And then I was like, I'm I'm pretty sure Marwa and my sister are like near the front. But like, I see someone that looks like my sister, but she wouldn't be dancing like she wouldn't be dancing like that. And then I said that to him. He's like, nah, but I think it's just. I'm like, nah, she wouldn't.
It's
She
not
wouldn't be
her.
dancing. It's not her. She wouldn't be enjoying this. Bruv, when the camera comes on the big fat screen,
They got us. They got us good. Yeah, they caught us on the big screen.
Oh
We
no.
caught 4K,
man.
enjoying. Because
Busta had a move in there.
we were in the front. Like, we managed to get to the very, very front for his set as well. And it was just, like, I can't even explain it. It was just spectacular. Like, going down memory lane
this
as
is
well. Being able to sing along to his, because
Yeah.
obviously, you know, we're late 90s babies and that. But I still know some of his music, his catalog, and some of the features that he's done. And it was just spectacular. And then we're talking about his MC as well. Spliff. Sensational.
Good.
Absolutely sensational.
Yeah.
I say that's his better half, bro. Like, they did
hear it, I
such
hear
an
it. Everyone says
amazing
this.
job together. Like, their combination, and they were like kind of telling a story as well about like hip hop, and you know, this is how it is and this is how it's meant to be, and kind of like teaching the youngins
Yeah,
pretty much in
that's
the crowd.
dope. That's
But
dope.
everyone was just there, and I think everyone was just in awe of him and his
Yeah.
performance. And it's like, you would think people would be quiet, but nah, everyone was just hype. I'm like, I know half the people here probably don't know the music,
Yeah.
but because he's such a great entertainer, or they were just great entertainers,
Wow.
it was
I can
I
imagine.
feel like you would have loved it.
I know,
You
I
would've
would've.
loved that
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
For years I've heard.
You would have
these-
appreciated
Busta
that.
Rhymes.
Did that ish make you want to jump?
Jump.
Yeah,
jump.
but he made us jump. He made us wiggle. He made us do
Everything.
everything.
Do the Busta
Touch
And
it,
then
touch it.
some champagne at the
Hey,
end.
yeah, when it's.
So,
was
yeah.
like,
I
Put
said,
your
if
hands
there's
up.
any
Champagne.
Javi in the crowd right now, bro,
no,
they're gonna
no,
be
bro.
very hungry,
Oh gosh.
bro. Oh, go. What you say?
No, I was just saying the funniest spot was like, everyone put your hands up. Yeah, security, you too.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah. And then he said the
And
police.
police as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, the police even here,
Everybody.
yeah.
The police, let me see.
But I
Put your hands
realized
up.
with all these festivals, like the hip hop artists are the ones with the best performance.
Bro, even beyond that, I was like, it's America, man.
yeah.
I think
Ameri-
America's
I
good
think
at
so,
producing
yes.
entertainment.
It's
That's
entertainment.
really
That's
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
Who came from America last year?
Lauren,
I'm trying to think.
Oh, Lauren Hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a production.
what's the
that was a
guy?
production,
What's
yeah.
the guy? The Heartbreak guy.
Oh, Giveon?
Yeah.
I mean, people just love him.
Yeah.
as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, but,
But
again,
his
then
performance
again,
was good.
he had the stage
Oh,
presence.
I
had
had
to
take that for example. Him and Georgia Smith make similar type of music.
And you could,
From what I'm hearing, she wasn't so great at that festival. He was great. Giveon was great last
Everyone
year.
loved him, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but I think you're right. I think it's an American thing, to be
It
honest.
genuinely, I mean, another observation: Americans love to cuss. Like, it's inside their blood. Because Tiwa Savage was swearing up there.
You know, it's not just that.
That
The-
surprised
Throw
me.
in it.
the influence, as soon as like, so example, like now UK artists, especially like within rap and grime space, making crossover into America, they start swearing in their music so much more.
Yeah.
The Afrobeats artists that are making the waves in America,
Swear.
same
They're
thing.
starting to,
Because
yeah.
years ago, like literally 2010, Gigs, all these guys, they really weren't swearing too much
Yo,
in their
now
records.
they just
It's crazy.
there's
Like
and then I guess it's part of the art of the entertainment. That
it
they
is,
have
bro.
there.
It bangs. You know when someone.
Like, again, like think about jokes. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
exactly what I was gonna say.
I can't. It's hard, especially
Bro,
you trying to
that's
tell the joke.
You say I hit my leg on the table. I hit my leg on the table.
That was like the MC as well.
Yeah.
He kept throwing, you got to throw the F word, this word, that word to make it hit.
And I
Like
was
whenever he wanted the
like-
crowd to go crazy, you just chuck in a nice
This is
little.
like when I tried
when
to
he's
MC one. When I was MC,
Doesn't sound the same.
And I was like, yo, Daniel, wow.
I would never
was like-
MC an
I was
event
like-
ever again in
I was
my
like,
life.
I was like, there's something a bit different about this crowd.
It's not hitting.
Why everyone
bro.
quiet?
But like, yeah, they
And then
proper made a
and then the
show.
actual MC's like, yo, this is how you gotta do it, yeah.
Bro, it's this, they
You
do
gotta-
something with
yeah,
that.
You gotta throw a bit of the.
Bro.
Who
But,
was your favorite?
I really enjoyed the Ruga and Benson or Buju set.
Would you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a banger.
Ruga and Buju was just nice. I think Buju even got a little bit emotional towards the end as well. I don't know if it was part of the act or not, but like, and then he started. I think I think it was off the bad since '97 or whatever. But he did a little acapella rap
Acapella.
kind of thing, and that thing was the instrumentals. It was quite nice. Bro.
My
Yeah.
prediction?
It was beautiful.
Actually, no, I'll say this later.
Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ruga and Buju was probably. I think that was was my favorite.
Was there any surprising acts? Yeah, like, oh wow, I didn't expect this. But
I didn't expect Busta to hit. Can't lie. I was part of the crowd that was going to say.
I knew Busta.
That's all I thought I was going to be hearing. Can't lie. Did not catch a single word that was said by him.
Yeah, but he did it.
The cadence.
He did it.
You get me?
Yeah.
Another surprising act. Not necessarily surprising, but Shenseea, people really
She's
really
so
rock with
good,
that.
bro. Her music is so good.
Very entertaining.
And she's so bad.
Yo, it was so funny because like there's another guy, another videographer part of the team in the crowd. Yeah, dude's jaw, white guy, jaw was dropped the whole time, man.
I said, don't worry about the camera.
Locked in, bro. And then she brought up, it was bad, man.
I saw that the Kenyan, South Sudanese, and something
Yeah,
else.
bro. She
The
brought
white
up
girl?
some people. Free my dog Holly, man. Till it's backwards, bro. She like it was. I don't know why Holly put her hand up to go up.
Oh, the first one? The
Yeah,
first
man.
girl?
Because Shenseea literally said, "Oh my big batty gal, come up," and Holly went up and did her thing. Crowd was booing at one point far, and then even that white camera guy I'm talking about, he couldn't watch.
He went back to his
He
job.
was standing behind me. He said, "Bro, I've never experienced secondhand embarrassment like this." He was standing behind me, trying to not watch.
Oh,
But
people need to stop doing that.
The
You
girls,
put
the
this
last
up
dancer
going
that
up.
she brought up, that was the surprising performance for me.
Who was that?
She rocked the stage, bro.
Explain.
Was it the one
Everyone
that
was doing
walked
their
down?
thing. Yeah, everyone was doing their own thing on the, you know what I mean,
On the stage.
in the back section. She just said, "You know what? Stop it, man. Let me walk."
You were there. For a
bro.
second, I was like, who's this new surprising act?
Damn, bro.
How do you know everything? How much did you watch? We were literally together
Someone
that
was
night.
updating his stories. Someone was updating their stories for him.
I was that, I know too.
What the heck is going on here, bro?
Yeah. She's the one with the denim
Nah, this
too.
guy's
denim
crazy.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yes, that is indeed her. I forgot her name there. But that was
Effie.
surprising.
I'm joking.
Bro, the crazy part, I don't know, it sounds right.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's crazy.
It looks
bro.
like it, yeah.
But it was good, man. It was a good
Yeah.
time. It was just good. I think I would have loved.
What
What was
You
your
go.
prediction?
No prediction. I didn't hear much about any local acts.
Ooh, it's tough.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything. The only thing I saw was Soli, but that's because like a lot of friends and whatnot. I actually don't. Like, were you guys at her set?
I
or?
miss it.
Because I heard it got pushed up.
It was,
or
it
something.
was
Yeah,
like
went
literally
earlier, yeah.
first act of the day.
They
Yeah.
dragged that,
That's
and
fucking
and she
rude.
had a full like
That's rude.
Yeah.
production
Band and everything
behind it,
was
which is,
Yep,
which
yep.
is
That's
very
rude.
annoying for that.
Shout out Soli though.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I didn't hear anything else about any other. Even like what were Young and Lips and all those guys.
I don't think so, but like we had Tanya as well.
Yeah, she
Didn't
did
hear anything
perform.
about hers
Yeah.
either.
She did.
I know.
There were quite a few, but it's I
Yeah.
think because they were all at the start of
Dirty.
the
They
day.
all get chucked
Like,
in the start.
the
yeah.
weather was
1
peak at that
PM,
time,
yeah.
and like you said, I think a lot of people were there for the vibes
Yeah.
beforehand. Because even when we were driving through, going to Promiseland at like 2 p.m.,
Bro.
people were at the beach. People
Yeah.
were just eating
Looking
food,
like
hanging out
having
for a good
I
lunch.
was ready to clock in, bro. But these
Yeah.
guys,
I hear it because otherwise your day is too
It's
long.
too
at
long.
the
Of
festival.
Yeah,
course,
it's
of
100% way too long.
course.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's healthy for one to even be out there like that.
You know what would actually be a very dope approach is like you can't do this with every up and comer for sure, but people like your Panias, your Solis, your I mean later on during the day for the bigger acts, but it's like if you give them like a 10-minute slot in between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Artists?
that's what
Other than
we're
that, you're
It's
just
saying.
like so
doing
you know the
Exactly.
audience is there,
Yeah.
right? But it's like nothing's gonna like hinder if you go like Omale, 30-minute break, 10 minutes in the middle of that, Chuck Soli on, Chuck Panya on. You know what I mean? It's like keep people entertained,
I think that
whatnot.
would be
They don't
better.
require at that stage a massive what's it called? Production and stuff. Like, it won't hinder what you're trying to set up.
I guess their thing is if you lose the crowd because you know you
You're not
keep them
gonna.
there and then you DJ, but like even if they dip,
You're not gonna.
they'll hear that.
It's like halftime shows at football, basketball, whatever. It's like, okay, they come get this guy and can you make the half court shot? Obviously, you can't make it. He's a 43-year-old fat dad from Minnesota, right? But it's like, I'm still down to
Yeah,
watch it.
you're
It's
still
better
just
than
gonna
watching
watch,
nothing,
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Because last year they had like a lot of dead time as well in between. Yeah,
which is
literally.
standard for festivals.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
This way you would actually put
Yeah.
these artists in.
It would have been, yeah.
I think that would be a
Because I think the day one, it was like pretty much the very first performer of the whole thing. Not a single person I said, nah. I literally was like, this is tough. Yeah.
Oh no way.
You just have
It's
to
really
you just have to rock it.
demoralizing. It's really
You just have to-
demoralizing.
Yeah, you just have to do it. Just
Yeah.
have to send it, man. I
Wow.
was like, this is proper tough, man.
I wonder who they're gonna have next year, man. Because I feel
so
like
that's my prediction.
Yeah.
I want to hear who everyone thinks they might bring, like one headliner.
Okay.
I mean, they already said one.
which is
WizKid.
okay.
So
Cool.
they've already pretty much
Overdue.
announced that
But
WizKid,
yes.
will be coming next year. Who else?
All right, cool. Ashaka has to come next year then.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
but-
I don't think
Coming
you run
early,
it back.
apparently.
back to
Early
back.
in the year,
he's
but not
doing
not
his
for
own
that.
tour.
So
Oh, he's on tour.
Something like that, maybe. Fuck. So
Trying to figure out who's like.
I had one. Didn't I say one in the driving? I was like, oh, this person would have made sense to. Oh, okay, it's not a headline or anything, but I reckon they'd bring Chris Daniel out.
that's what. Yeah, I
Oh,
was
that's
gonna
who
say
they
that. Kiss
boosted.
Daniel,
Oh, nah, Kiss Daniel could be like a second
He-
last kind of
Yeah,
act. He's
second,
huge,
third last.
bro.
sensational.
Nah, he's
But I reckon
Huge
Chris Daniel
sensation.
probably.
I
Because
think-
bro,
Bring-
he sold more than Rema when he
That's
came
the
in.
aunties in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's because he
Oh, well,
sells
it's gotta be the
like
artists
traditional
Yeah.
units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll bring Dave
That's a good
because
shout.
Dave
Now
hasn't
with
dropped an album in a
Nems.
while, and I think
J Hub.
he's got something cooking for next year. Surely by next year he'll have an album out, and I think he's got the hits that the general audience likes.
Yeah.
As well as like,
You
there's
gotta
enough
send
of that
for
people
me.
that are there. There's enough that are his core fans that he can run
He can, yeah,
deep
he-
cuts and stuff.
This is crazy.
I think Dave is a
shout.
great headline
I
shout
think
for
it's a
next
good
year.
shout.
because they do like the bit of the
Headlines as well,
UK,
actually,
yeah.
100%.
Like Dave is, I would say, as big as anybody else that headlined this year.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, no,
Maybe
Dave-
only Rema bigger than him, and that's it.
That's a shout.
Yeah,
That's a
no, no,
great,
no,
I think
great
Dave
shout.
would make sense.
Dave makes sense.
Petition Dave for Promiseland 2025.
And if they don't have him lined up, then
Yeah.
they should 100%. Yeah,
100%.
If they get someone like Stormzy,
That was literally on my
Yeah,
mind.
Stormzy's
He does
an
match.
option. Yeah,
He does also match actually.
Yeah, no,
Dave is quite
Stormzy-
interchangeable,
I don't think you
actually.
can have both though.
Yeah, you can't have both.
Not
They
in
both serve
Australia for the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
serve the same kind of. Yeah.
but Stormzy could do something.
Stormzy's done me dirty too many years in a row.
Yeah,
He's trying to be blinded by your
he's
grace, bruv, but
cancelled.
this guy is doing.
I'm still seeing.
I'm still seeing, bro. Bro,
Yeah,
AJ
okay.
Tracy. They should get AJ Tracy, but not headline, but like a second or third last for the
like
day.
heady kind of vibes. Yeah,
Yeah.
same slot as that.
I know we
Nah,
said
but-
this one might not happen, but Nicki Minaj would actually be
She just goes off. Bro. She's
sensational
good.
one.
Cardi would also be great.
Cardi.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Cardi B.
So no gospel worship singers there, guys.
Brother, when was that?
Duality.
Boy.
Kirk Franklin.
Yo, he's a festival
Vibes,
guy.
vibes.
You want to see a guy
Yeah,
doing this to worship? Come on, bro. Come
Hey,
on,
but look,
dog.
that's a good lineup right there.
Hey, are you Promiseland? Is he just Promiseland?
They need to bring Ira Star back.
Proper,
'Cause
yeah.
Hey,
last year
Coldplay got
she
her on
did-
locks, man.
I know,
Coldplay got
so
Ira
she probably
Star on
won't.
locks.
But I think she needs a proper set
so,
and time to do on the main stage.
Madness, bro.
Trying to think who else.
Tyler.
Yeah, they'll probably.
Oh, she
bring
was
her
meant
out.
to be
Oh,
this
yeah,
year, right?
true.
Yeah.
She was actually. Yeah,
she
she
pulled
was.
out.
They'll
Listen
probably
Out,
bring her
is
out,
it?
man.
Or is it Listen Out or?
Hey, man. No, man. I think it was listening out.
It was
Actually,
listening out.
sorry.
Yeah, you're
Listening
right.
Out.
You're right.
But yeah,
Oh,
we'll
sorry.
see.
Another one. This one. No, you guys are freaking wrong. It wasn't J Hus last. It was Metro Boomin.
No. Metro was before J House.
No way.
Yeah.
then what
That's
you do?
stupid.
No, but
No, wait, you reckon?
That's yes.
nah, but you know,
Metro is a superstar.
But you know
Hey,
why?
yeah, do
You
people
know
like
why-
Metro like that?
Oh, sorry. Future should be a headliner next year.
Future.
Future is a Future has
if
bangers.
Future gets,
Bro, if you give me Dave, Future, Wizkid,
and that's a hip hop thing. Now.
I'll make it Monday to Saturday. I'll be
Get
there.
back on
I'll
top of
be
church
there,
on
bro.
Sunday.
I'll be
Oh,
there.
bro. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think Future would
And
slap.
people like Metro like that.
Metro didn't come down at all or anything.
Just
There was
played
nothing
up
else. He
there.
was just at the table. Even videography wise, all you get is half.
Yeah,
his body.
but that's
So
because he's
what-
DJing.
Yeah, I know, but like.
Although,
play a track. I've seen him go
'cause
out and get active
years
before,
ago.
yeah.
Obviously, his stage has changed heaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen him come down a little bit when
You
it's
know
just
what I
like
mean?
little spin one. But I think his thing is he relies on Weekend popping up, Future popping
Exactly,
up,
yeah.
Chris Brown popping
Yes.
up, or
Yeah.
whoever else, right?
I was gonna say there was
So-
no one
he had
like
none.
That's
to
what it was like
jump on
Metro
the track.
and Future.
That would be. That's where it's like. It's the I don't know. Do you come get I don't know, Buju to come sing Chris Brown's part or something? You know what I mean? That would be dope.
If it runs,
Yeah.
then if it sounds good,
But
then
that's
yeah,
a lot to
cool, right.
orchestrate.
Yeah, but hey, he was good. But nah, he was before Huss.
He was
That's
before,
crazy.
yeah.
he was
Huss
just
was
before Huss, I
last.
think. Yeah, man.
Wow. Hey, Friday Night Loki went off then.
It was good, bro. I
You
missed-
tell
I
us. You
missed-
tell us. You were
Yeah,
there.
you were there apparently, man.
I told you, man. The tickets, bro. I was there, bro.
But yeah, I'm wondering, man. I'm wondering what next year's saying. I reckon the access though, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same unless
Get us to do something,
yeah,
guys.
it's not the same unless
Promiseland?
you got access.
It was nice seeing the morning show. I don't know if you guys like
Oh, they're great.
Watch or listen
Yeah,
to them.
yeah, yeah. Oh, what did they do?
They,
No
they
way.
did
Oh, that's
like a little
cool.
segment where they did 90s versus 2000s
that's
song with the
dope.
crowd. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah. Nah,
like
they're
nice
great.
little
They actually back it,
engagement type of
I
thing.
like the
Yeah.
concept
I like
for
that.
sure, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, man, I don't know, man. Unless you guys want to bring me out next year, that's the only way we're gonna be there. Because I
Well,
think,
funny enough,
I think you just consume.
on third, yeah, based on how the third year looked,
You're down to consume.
I think they've like now for people like me, I'm like, yeah, it's probably worth the 600, 700, whatever you pay.
Get in early, your flights are cheaper, accommodation cheaper, all that kind of stuff.
It's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's like you get a lot of value for your money, I reckon.
And you get some rides.
What do you mean by that?
No. Hello. This didn't help.
Come on, man.
This didn't help out. Mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in two group chats. One is ours, one is another one. Another one had a good time.
Completely different Promiseland going on for them, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'll free some things.
Yeah.
Hey, man. But yeah, hey, we're back. Hope everyone that was there also had a good time, got back safe as well. Your boss is asking about where you are. Yeah, they've been waiting for you. But people are
still
I
chilling.
watched someone call in sick in front of me. and just absolutely turn on the whole like
All he is Metro.
What's that? It's my train. It's coming. It's arriving.
they just changed the announcement. Yo, yeah. So some people need to come back. Like some people are still there right now. Please, like come back. The kids miss you.
That's so
Like,
serious.
the kids miss you. You got a top 3 for us though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought she did it for a second.
Forgot
man.
about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny,
Yes, we do have a top 3, and it's kind of in line with performers, and all of that. All right, give me your top 3 best performers of all time.
Well, okay. Best is a
Best.
very subjective word.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you
Our
mean
best.
Like our best.
Not your best, sorry. According to the web, the best performers.
How did the web do this?
The web did it.
Okay, to be honest, I do understand how.
in English, right? Like English speaking performers.
Yes, yes. You should know.
Yeah.
Just like who are the streets really talking about?
Yeah.
Calm.
Yeah. All right, cool. Today's top 3 is top 3 best performers of all time. Who's going to kick us off?
I will.
Mr. Carlos.
Michael Jackson. That's number 1.
Okay.
I got Prince. That Super Bowl went off during the rain. Apparently, it was the best performance of all time. And then I got,
Hey.
What are we doing?
What's
I'm
going
not
on
adding
there?
his.
and then this one is just I don't know. I got Elvis, but I don't know.
Elvis.
Okay.
Ain't no more.
Who are first? MJ, Prince, and Elvis.
All right. I
Beautiful.
can go next then.
Take it away.
Name's Daniel. Just going through a bit of an identity crisis, rebrand. So just Daniel today, guys.
Boring.
Michael Jackson, MJ number 1. Beyonce number 2. The Weeknd number 3.
You could have easily put Drake over the weekend.
Drake. Nah.
Honorable
to it.
mention.
Honorable mention is Chris Brown. Let me just go ahead and change that to it. You know,
is nice.
you know what's crazy?
Beautiful,
I write
beautiful.
HN every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Awesome. Yep.
Funny, we all had Michael Jackson first. I got Beyonce
I was thinking
second.
of Madonna as well, but I was like,
Madonna third, but I would actually like to change her for Janet Jackson. But I don't know, that's too far. Honorable mention, Spice.
Get out of here.
Spice. You
I think
love it.
She puts on one hell of a show.
You love it.
Am I not allowed to say? I think a lot of
Depends
people
what
would
you're
agree.
going to see.
She puts on one hell of a
when
show.
you're like, I don't want to put her. When you talk about Madonna,
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Spice.
yeah, no, before you're like
Madonna. I think Janet Jackson has a better show than Madonna, probably globally.
I was even gonna put like your Pink Lady Gaga in there.
Pink is a shout.
Pink is a-
Everyone
I was
says
thinking
that one
about
is.
Pink or
is
Lady
hectic.
Gaga, but I just wasn't sure.
Oh, Taylor Swift probably
I
as
thought
well.
that's it, but I'm like,
global.
she's not performing.
People say it's a good show. Coldplay. Apparently, Coldplay's the one.
Have we done a mistake here, guys?
I think we. I don't think our list are right, but I think Michael Jackson will be first. That's for sure.
All right, let's see.
All right, cool. I will give some honorable mentions though, because I think that they need to be mentioned.
Spicer.
All right, we've got the Beatles for honorable mention.
Oh, honorable
We've
mentions,
got
okay.
Aretha Franklin. We've got
Performance.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
I can see
We've
that.
got Whitney Houston,
Stevie gets
and that is just
Man, I
so
can see
glad
that.
someone caught it. Who did you say after Stevie? Sorry,
sorry.
who did you
Say
say after
Whitney
Stevie?
Houston?
Whitney Houston, yes, I did. And then also Bob Marley is another one, honorable mention as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll go from our top 5. In number 5, we have got Prince.
Damn.
No one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Carlos,
So Carlos had it number 2.
Wait, is Prince
He's
number
number
5?
Yeah.
Prince is number 5.
You got an egg in the race, dog in the race,
That's horrible.
egg in the basket.
Sorry.
Carry on.
In number 4, we've got Elvis Presley.
Damn, Carlos.
Damn, not top 3?
That's a good shout so far. Like you've done well.
You've actually done really well so far.
Like every single one of your people is gonna end up in that list somewhere.
Yeah.
So if we don't
Really.
have anyone else
Then
next,
you get it.
You got it.
No, but Beyonce, surely.
All right. In number 3, none of you guys actually got this, and you probably might not even know who this person is, but he is the lead singer of Queen. Do we know Queen?
Oh, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Yeah, Freddie Mercury.
No way.
Everyone
Number
does
3.
say it was a crave. See, okay, on this, sorry. It's just so like this is like if someone asked me who's the best basketball player of all time and I go, Wilt Chamberlain. It's like I did not watch
But is
that
he?
guy.
Yeah, no,
it was
facts.
in black and white. It's like, yeah, he probably is. Like Freddie Mercury probably is one of the best performers of all time. But I ain't seen that guy.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury.
Oh, wow.
Fair. All right.
That's 3?
Yep, that's number 3. In number 2, we have Beyonce. Beyonce.
That's crazy because I was gonna say the exact same thing as you right now. Are we
Beyonce
gay?
too?
Yes. No.
There
Nah,
is no
come on.
doubt about that. Beyonce is legendary.
Better than Prince?
Yeah,
Have you guys
Legendary.
seen Prince Super Bowl, bro?
That's all you got.
Have you seen
Nah,
Beyonce's
bro.
Super Bowl?
Bro, it was the best. It was literally, it's actually
Hey,
like the
bro,
best Super Bowl
Beyonce doesn't
performance.
have cheeks to shake. I mean, Prince doesn't have cheeks to shake.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is a fan.
Oh, and then in number 1, we've got, of course, King of Pop, Michael Jackson.
Okay, so
Michael
what do we do here?
Jackson. All right, so what? You both have Michael and you both have.
Who would have been higher
Beyonce.
up, Madonna or The Weeknd?
Damn, guys.
Definitely.
No, Madonna for sure.
Yeah, the Weeknd
Not
is
The
new.
Weeknd.
All right.
Sorry.
all right, okay, my name's Daniel anyway this week, so I'm not that special.
That was good.
Sorry
like that
about
one.
Yeah, good stuff.
Do
dude.
more stuff. Give me 14 more of those.
Yeah, I love that video, sir.
Bro,
Sorry.
I've been just waiting for the right moment to put it in like a group chat or something. Give me 14 more of those with a bowl of sauce.
Hey, do you want to know this? I don't care.
I
know,
don't
Bro,
care.
hey, I'm not like that man is like
He's not healthy?
no, he's living the best life.
No, he actually is.
He's got a nice gold chain on. Always in his pool. His wife is bringing him food. He's
Munchie.
gained weight, but his wife still looks good for her age. Yeah. He's
his
living
best
a
life.
good life, and men need to find out how to live this good life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk
Men need to
him.
find out how to live this good life. Daniel found a
Talk to
list,
him. Aight.
right, from one of these gurus
One
on
of these
masculinity.
Gurus. On masculinity.
And he's
man.
got 10 tips for
I think
us.
it's about 10 tips.
For men in their
Pause.
20s.
Men in their 20s for sure.
10 tips for a man in his 20s.
And this also comes off the back of just some of the things witnessed in Promiseland as well. Just the fiendness that you see amongst men, and just when you have energy of beautiful women around them, there's just they got that dog in them. The animal comes out a little bit, and men just the decorum's gone. And I was just preying something. I was like, man,
Well, see, when you're a weirdo in those environments, it really stands out in a bad way.
yeah, it's just
It's
like
a bad look.
it's not cute. Yeah, like wow, there's a lot of growing up that we as a subspecies of humans just need to work on amongst us men. But yes, there was a thread. No one goes on that app anymore. But there was a thread that I saw, and it was pretty much essentially. Let me read it out bar for bar. It says, I'm 26. If you're a man in your 20s, read this from a psychologist. I don't know what this guy actually posts in general, but I assume he might be the psychologist, or maybe he's on to one.
His,
You know him?
his account says, I help psychologists and coaches grow their brand.
Bro, so is he a psychologist?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Or is he a freaking marketing specialist?
Okay, why are we taking information from a guy with 2,000 followers?
Hey man, hey the Minaj. He's an important man. All right, but yes, 26-year-old guy. I was like, oh, that's what intrigued me firstly. I was like, oh, that's my age. I was just, I was like, oh, like I'm interested to see what you're going to talk about. But essentially, he's got 11 things that he believes like guys should focus on And then if you're in your 20s, you fit into this bracket, like it should ultimately help you. Some of them are quite self-explanatory, but then I wonder why it's still so hard for us. So number one, take care of your body. Most problems are solved by getting in shape, eating right, and sleeping well. This one's major.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
In the last year, this one has proven itself to me so many times, and it's probably one area of my life I've taken more serious than any other area in terms of constantly on my mind.
Fam, when I did my hammy, whilst not being an athlete about 3-4 weeks ago, that was when it dawned upon me, man.
That's when you realize
That I need a sore son now.
I'm getting an ultrasound tomorrow.
What did you do, bro?
Concern or
What? I've been having like pains in my lower abdominal region. It's not bad. It's not bad pain.
I thought you already took that out.
Yeah, so I went to doctors last week.
Oh, is it the one with the...
Yeah, and the guy like
feel
touched
pain?
me up, and I was like, nope. He's like, yeah, get up. You have no pain.
You have no problem here,
I was like, dude, my girlfriend told me to do this. He was like, yeah, I know. But then it still lingered like a whole week and a bit later. So I went again today, and then I went to a better doctor. I haven't seen this doctor in 4 years. Yeah. I only went to her once, and I walk in and she goes, I haven't seen you in 4 years. And I was
That's crazy.
you wondered.
I mean, she just has the history of it. But then she told me to do certain tests because she did the press thing, and I was like, it's not. And she's like, all right, lay down and try to lift your legs.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right, lay back down and try to look at your feet.
Bang.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, get ultrasound tomorrow.
She's learned. Yeah. She actually went to med
I
school.
was like, you're smart.
Bro, the health one, obviously that's everyone in general. But I think, okay, this can go one of two ways though, especially as a guy in your 20s. Because we get the guys that over focus on this aspect, and then I think they just turn into droids. Like they just
It becomes
you know when
gym is the entire personality, like
whole
only gym.
personality.
I think taking that, it's not a fixation on gym, it's a dedication to consistency and applying that across your life, including gym. That's one of the healthiest things you can do.
And what's that word that starts
But
with,
when
like,
it becomes that fixation of I just
Yeah.
want to be in the gym all the time and it's like
To
that's when I'm
gain.
like, all right, you're just a bit of
And the
a
funny switch that happens even sometimes for the guys, it's just like, it's, normally you think that guys are doing that to get wham and to look good.
they
For
just
the gals
do everything to impress other guys.
to impress other guys.
It's the same thing with a lot of sneakerheads. It's only guys that are impressed by
How
it.
crazy.
Car guys, only guys are impressed by it.
Jeez.
Like the
Yeah.
weird switch because you think a macho man is
Yeah.
trying to look good for the galley,
Yeah.
but like it's weird that they start just becoming trying to look good for the
Yeah.
man. Then.
Yeah.
What's going on here, lads? Anyways,
Yeah.
probably as well while going on this, talk about how much you guys probably focus on this. I don't know what women need to do in your 20s. I think you guys just come out great or something like that. Apparently, because
Oh, thanks.
no,
We try.
relax. But no
Women
one,
get it's
no one puts together a list for women, bro.
I don't know, but maybe it's just bias of my age.
Yeah.
But it's like as we get older, they look better.
Yeah, women.
Women
Like,
age,
as they get
they
older,
age nicely.
Like when I look at like my age mates,
Yeah,
I'm like, hold on.
yeah. Nah,
Hold
like,
on.
like God really. Yeah,
Like this is where when I look
looked
at
after them,
when
bro.
I look at guys our age group that are like talking to like a 19-year-old or something, I'm like, you're a weirdo.
Yeah,
Boring.
like, look at this.
Boring.
You got this
Bro,
one.
you can't don't know how to handle a real woman.
Hey, and that's one of the tips that we actually got on here.
But real quick, I think on that, just depending on like cultural point of view, the mothers actually prep the woman, right? So which is it's almost like
Who the freak is prepping us?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because it's almost like I'm prepping you to be.
It's like 3 guys with dads that are involved in their life. Who's prepping us?
Crazy. Crazy.
Hey, man.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, I was just saying. That's so funny. But yeah, because it's literally like a checklist in a way, right? It's like because I'm looking at it from like my mom and my sister's point of view, where she's like, one day you're gonna be a wife, so I'm gonna teach you how to cook, how to look after family, how to do all that. That's like
How
the
to make a
checklist.
cedar.
I think that's for
That's
that's
it.
for being like a mum and wife. Though.
Yeah.
but in
But
terms
not-
of like
but
other
women.
just life stuff.
But in
yeah.
a way, that sort of transitions into a.
There is another level of woman, though.
There is
In
Yeah.
terms
there
of
is,
like,
for sure.
Oh, there's different. Yeah,
in
there's
terms
a
of
different one.
knowing what you like. This is probably humans in general, but what you bring to the world part of it.
You know
do
what
I'm
it is?
saying?
I
Your
think
essence.
I think too much of like what you're talking about and like a lot of the cultural things where it's like these are the checklists. It's like this is how to produce you into being a passive human. Do you know what I mean? It's not that it's not important skills and whatnot. It's just like This is like my thing on.
This is what
we're gonna
this
go
is what makes
tangent.
you not be a write-off. That's all it is.
Okay,
But
so
you
we're
don't
gonna go
stand
into my
out.
tangent of like
Alright.
this is why I would push my kids into becoming a professional athlete or a musician or whatever, because it's not hard to become average. Everyone becomes average. You know what I mean? So it's like if I push you towards football, if I push you towards I don't know, singing or whatever, and that doesn't work out, it's all right. You can do like everyone else and go get the finance job, go get the sales role, go get the marketing role, go get the factory role, whatever. It's everyone can accomplish it. But if I push you to that and it works, hey, 1 in a million.
It's actually kind of is very true because when you look at it, like literally a bell curve, you actually have to. It's either unfortunate or peculiar circumstances, or you have to try in order to end up on either of the extreme. You have to try to be a bum or have really weird circumstances. You have to try to be great or have a really peculiar, weird, situation.
And my thing is, if you go try to do the great thing and it doesn't work, you've gained so many skills that you're definitely going to end up middle or above.
Yeah.
You get me?
And I'm like, that's fine.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Learn how to communicate is number 2 for the man.
Communicate.
Does
feelings?
that include vulnerability?
I mean,
or?
so okay, I'll read what it says. It says communication is more important than your degree. It's how you become charismatic, confident, and influential.
Having a typo on the communication point is so
Bro,
funny.
that's why I paused just then. I was gonna make a joke. I said, let me be professional.
Oh,
Oh, man.
But it says, slow down your speech and movements, stand with shoulders wide and head high, and practice presence. I think this is a big one, bro.
That's massive.
And
Being able to say what you want, how you want to think.
Take time with it as well. You know what I've been working on?
Not getting cornered
Oh, no.
in your communication. Because
Go.
that's what the taking time is. Because oftentimes I think people respond on a thing of like, I've been asked, I have to respond right now.
Yeah. Take your time
My
to
dad
think
is the
about it.
freaking king of this. I don't think the guy can ever be like sold a bad deal or whatever. He'll just play dumb if he has to, right? But it's like he speaks, like the conversation flows according to his timeline.
Yeah.
Right?
That's proper.
That's
And
nice.
it's like he'll talk like, I don't know, like let's say he's talking to somebody at the bank. They ask him a question. And then he gives them the answer. When he's really thought it, he thinks and then he talks.
Yeah.
I think when you haven't focused on that, you just talk and think while you're talking. And then that's how you end up in either underselling yourself, taking a bad deal, just looking silly, all that kind of stuff. Whereas if you can just
Take your time.
control the tempo of the conversation,
Bro.
changes the game.
Even me at Promiseland, can't lie, man. You see 1,000 people, bro. There's times when I've had a chit chat and I turn, I'm like,
Yeah. It happens.
I'm just like, what am I saying, bro? You're just yappa like a rat, bro. That's slowed down. Because I've seen some people like I've seen this in situations like maybe you talk about your movies and you have your Michael Ealy's and your what's that bold one, bro? Morris Chestnut. Where they're on literally slow it down and talk with precision and decision. I say, yeah, this changes things.
Yep.
Not like I'm trying to move to Galley or anything like that.
But
I think there's something there when you're literally thinking about every single word that comes out of your mouth.
You know, it's funny if you watch like CEOs, politicians, dictators, even all that kind of stuff. When they speak, they are very much on like, this is how I'm gonna speak, and I'm gonna get my point across. If there are questions, you can ask them later,
bro.
And it makes everyone pay attention to everything they're saying.
I was locked in.
Yeah.
It's crazy you say that because I was literally watching the CEO of my company talking at a recent whatever we had, and I clocked it. I was like, bro, the guy's really taking his time.
Paced.
Not a single
Yeah, that's
not a single.
But because apparently they replaced the pause with the arm.
with the, all right, I don't see you do it, big man. Since it's that easy,
I don't think I said
But
arm,
bro,
but yeah.
I was like, not a single arm, no of the, you know what I mean? It was just, I said, wow.
I think I sent this into the chat a while back.
You want to work on?
When I listen back to our podcast, I say like so much. It disgusted me. I stopped enjoying the listen. I was like, I'm so sorry to our audience.
You just said it again.
Yeah, I did. It's such a part of my vocabulary. It's so
I think a lot of
nasty.
people are like that.
But
too,
it's a joining word.
Yeah.
It is,
They
but it
use
doesn't
it.
have to be.
Yeah.
Like,
you
oftentimes
could just have full
it's
sentences.
just there.
Said it
See? Well, I could have just gone, oftentimes it's just there.
You could have. Dang.
So learn to communicate, yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one. All right, this one is the one that I really like. And this is the one that I definitely witnessed.
Wants
in
to
mad
practice the
scenes.
most.
Approach a woman.
Have you ever? No, we're sorry. Just sorry.
It says approach a woman, and I guess, okay, I think he's clearly meant to say approach women as well. Again, another typo from a psychologist. It's not really looking good, bruv. But the whole thing here is saying you want a self-improvement hack, delete dating apps, stop doing the frappuccino. And then he said at least maximum once a week. Approach women in public. It's the best way to learn how to handle fear and rejection. Plus, you'll learn how beautiful and kind most women are. I like that last line.
Yeah.
Because there's that stupid thing that social media does, and then just general chit-chat and conversation that wants to pit everyone against each other and all this kind of stuff, or think that it's so tough and out here and this person's out to get you with this. Or people are just people still at the end of the day, man. I'm willing to have a conversation. Guys were moving just embarrassing. Promiseland. Obviously, it's that environment still at the end of the day, but like there's no is it not gentleman? Or decorum at
Chivalry.
least?
Decorum
Chivalry
vibe.
maybe?
Decorum. I think decorum's a good word.
Decorum's a good one for it, yeah. There was just no decorum in the approach. I was like, where do you learn this then? Because no one's teaching you. Apparently, we don't have mentors, even if you have a present dad. He still doesn't teach, apparently, according to us. Where the heck does one go and learn this? But that's why he's saying just go and approach, and then you figure it out.
Saying approach her, say hey, introduce yourself,
Bro,
tell her you like her, type of vibe,
just
or
talk,
what's
bro.
Just talk.
I think.
like, hey, how's your day going?
I think so. No, but like,
You know, I
like
think
if you're standing in line or something,
yeah.
strike a conversation.
what are we saying here in terms of like approaching women, like in the Promiseland context? What vibe are you saying?
That I saw that looked bad.
No. What vibe are you saying to approach women on in that Promiseland context? Like approach to dance with, to chat to.
Even the dance with can be done in a
Because my thing is like,
in a more
obviously you're approaching on
ne
a
crois.
hey, what's up? But it's like making your intention to like. Don't be too horny for it. You know what I mean? That always looks bad when off rip you just look horny for a dance, horny for a, you know, the Instagram handle or whatever. It's like just relax,
Bro.
and you're more likely to get it.
That's what number 4 is, man. Don't be hedonistic as well.
Oh,
Though.
there you go.
I remember I saw this TikTok where this girl was describing how this guy approached her. I think it was like at a cafe. He spoke to her, said, "Hey, this is that. How are you? You smell nice," and he just walked off. Right?
I've seen this.
Dropped a little
He's
gem.
like, it's lovely to meet you. And then she's like, lovely to meet you too. And then he just walked out. And then
But did she lose it in her head?
she
Yeah.
loses it. She's like, fuck, like, where's this guy? She even, bro, she forgets the
She
fuck.
went around this.
Bro, she forgets the coffee, bro.
CCTV.
She walked just like, bro, you don't ask my number, you don't no Instagram. But yeah, I think this idea of so I like what you say. Don't be hungry for it.
Yeah.
Just casual conversation. You don't always have to leave with something, to be honest.
Yeah.
What I like is what he goes on to say. He says, the devil is found in short-term pleasures. If you don't learn to control your desires, you end up empty, shallow, and depressed. Resist temptations like unhealthy food, impulsive sex, alcohol, drugs, and gambling. The more you learn to delay gratification, the healthier you'll be. Don't necessarily know about the delay gratification part of it, because I don't think you need to actively be going around living a life where, okay, everything is going to... Like, I think we can still do
I think in a hedonistic sense.
in a hedonistic
yes.
sense, yes. Yeah.
Because it's like, take like those examples, right?
All of them
Resist unhealthy food.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'm getting fat.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll go
Impulsive sex. If I don't, I'm going to end up in bad situations.
Yeah.
Right? Alcohol, drugs, gambling. If I don't, I'm going to literally ruin my life.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
But it's like, there is a time for unhealthy food. There's a time for good sex. There's a time for
Alcohol,
drugs, and gambling. You know what I mean? Like literally, I mean, take away our opinions on certain things, whatnot, but it's like, yo, if I've worked hard this year, come New Year's Eve, yeah, I've earned the party. You know what I mean? I've earned the whatever. I'm trying to like balance my beliefs and this kind of
And
thing.
what's going on in the
But
world,
it's like, I think there's something to that. Like,
With
just
the delay
learn to delay
gratification,
it.
But I like that. This is what I was saying in terms of like, I wonder if we are in a world where people do think this kind of what we were speaking about last week as well. People do think that like indulging in all of this is quite detrimental because a lot of the time you think that everyone's just like, nah, this is what I'm here for. Like you watch all those evangelism videos when people are going out in the street. All my days, these used to shake me back in the days, man. I used to think, hey man, we're finished. God's coming and striking us down. He'd be like, do you know where you're going? Do you know where you're gonna go when you die? And then like they'll be like, He said, heaven or hell? Hell, man, it's going to be a party there. I'm going to turn up, dude. And I'll be
I'd be so disappointed.
I said, brother, you're not being serious. This is very hot. This is a hot place, bro. But then and then you just think that that's how everyone who's not walking with the self-control or not, that's the way that they look at it.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people definitely still sit on the side of, I would hope at least maybe, on the side of like, it's too much. Like it's actually quite detrimental to self-indulge in this kind of way.
I think people, you hear this as we get older and stuff, like a lot of people are like, man, I can't party 3 nights a week anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Because Monday comes around, I got work and I can't
You're
do
tired.
it. Right? But they'll still party once a quarter real hard and kind of, be ready for that outcome. But it's like, nah, I can't just do random Sunday night. What's the haps? Okay, let's go. Lost my mind.
Bro, it's madness, man. I like that one. I won't read all of the next ones. I think there's only like 2 more that I like. But obviously they say, choose your friends wisely, be vulnerable, not weak. I think that's just a big part about us as guys in general.
Yeah.
Don't like to show those sides. Be nice, but not a pushover.
That's a good one.
Can't lie, that's the one that clutched it for me to get back to this. I wouldn't even say how I almost didn't make it back to Melbourne this morning. That's what allowed me to get back to Melbourne today. I was just looking mesquine, and then I got nice because of it. So be nice, but not a pushover is important. Take on responsibility. I guess, step up as a man.
Yeah.
Never complain. Never complain, actually, on my pause there. This is something that I think about as well, and I try to do too.
Complain or what?
In the sense of like,
I'll sit with the issue
okay,
and just be like, okay, this is where I'm at.
yeah,
And if I complain, what's going to happen? And if I work, what's going to happen?
and you just like,
So I might as well
figure it
just work.
out.
Yeah.
My one especially is like when it comes down to, especially if it's like I've filled my hands with the things that are now causing a potential issue
overwhelm.
or overwhelming feeling. I'm like, no one asked you to step
do
into
that,
this.
yeah.
No one asked you to do that. So
Yeah.
that was my mantra when it came to like never complain for that point of view, because I'm like, who forced you? Like if you did this to yourself, if it's too much, then just dip out, just cut or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like complaining, bro.
You don't like complaining?
Yeah. I don't like when people complain as well. I'm just like, just do it. So I get that one.
How do you find being in a relationship then? Because that's all they do.
Bro, hey man, frick, bro.
Hey, man.
We got like 3
Silence
meals on
yourself.
Daniel, I told you to take the Uber back earlier. Daniel, this is your fault, the traffic in the city.
Bro, we had 3 separate meals here at different times. Every time it came out, I don't like the way that I have to look like that. I'm like, bro, just eat the freaking food, man.
Don't eat it. It's mine. I'll
Don't do
have
that
yours.
to me.
Nah, that's you. man.
Don't do that to
I
me.
literally was like, you're such a princess, bro. Just eat the munch, bro. But yeah, what? In a relationship, yeah, how do you do that then?
It depends. Like that complaint is all right.
Okay.
I'm just a note at this. But I'm talking about like big things, where it's like, oh man, you won't believe this happened at work, and they're just complaining about it. I'm just like,
Oh, they always have beef with a coworker.
yeah, I'm just
They
like,
always have beef with a coworker.
go work, the workplace. I'm just like,
I don't have beef with
I'm just like,
nobody.
hey, leave the workplace.
I have an answer.
Guys, the response is crazy.
No, I'm just saying.
One
like,
income
no,
household.
hey,
bro.
no.
What's going on here, bro?
No, bro,
shaming.
think about this, yeah. Every day your partner comes home and talks about, I hate work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Man said leave.
you can't even ask her how's work because you know what the response is, right? So for me, it's like, if you're going to keep complaining about these sort of things, like do something.
Like at some point, take action. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I hate this. I don't, yeah. But nah, that doesn't happen in my relationship.
Okay. We've got number 10, tell the truth. The greatest way to self-improvement is to practice honesty. Never lie, not to yourself, not to your friends, not to women. Stay true to your intention. Express yourself, blah, blah. This last one I really like. Believe that you have something important to contribute to the world.
Yeah, that's important.
Bro,
I really like this one.
That one is-
This one's so important.
this one is a drive home. Look at this friggin' line. Most people die at 23 and get buried at 80. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
scary,
facts.
bro.
That's
And that's sad when you think about it like that.
Yeah.
Said children have dreams, fantasies, and goals. Then you enter school, and with 23, all your life energy got sucked out of you. What the frick is with 23? This guy's spelling is crazy.
I think he's Tunisian or something.
Okay. But he said, don't let this happen. Achieving greatness starts with believing in yourself. Believe that you have something important to contribute to the world. That's that's that delusion slight part of thing. But then
gotta
it's like
have it. You gotta have it.
it's also like you say the world, but the world is also, even when you bring it down to the micro sense of even just your community or your family, that's still part of the world. But I feel like a lot of people don't even take that responsibility of like, I'm going to be the one to change this thing about my family or this
Because you know when you see that sometimes we have one friend like that where like I honestly look at him and I'm like out of everybody I know, he's the most like man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we can say it. Don't bleep it out. Just as this spite the guy. No, like genuinely,
I like that. Yeah, like taking the responsibility.
I'm just
kind of
like
thing.
you take responsibility of everything in your life, and it's genuinely inspiring to see. I'm like, oh wow, like this is what being a man's meant to be.
Yeah. That's fun.
So you guys expect that from like every guy?
Yeah, I do.
Is that
I
a
actually
thing
do. I do.
across the board?
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a guy that's too passive, I get really irked.
I get the ick.
Did I not say this is one of, I've never gone into my whole grievance with Bible college, have I?
No.
On the
I think so.
podcast. No. But one of my biggest grievances was it just creates, all the guys that I saw in there were so like follower mentality, and it's especially when you go like to these mega churches for that kind of thing, it's like they're all like, we're here to serve the pastor's vision. And I'm like, do you have no vision for your life?
Yeah.
You know, and I saw that over and over. And I'm like, guys ranging 18, 26, and then some of the staff that were like 40, 45. I'm just like, I can just see that your whole life is
Rolls around the
playing porn in somebody else's dream for their life.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it honestly made me look at all those guys and be like, what the hell? I don't want to be around here too long.
I think I feel like you have to as a man. Like the world is changing, is different, whatever. But a lot of the time, if what do you call it? The man didn't have a vision for this, for their household or whatever, or sometimes for their village, for their whatever it might have been, for their family.
He's getting his chick taken.
Bro, his gal is gone.
Gosh.
Kids are gone. And let's say even if his gal and kids weren't gone, everybody's just dead. Because there's no munch, there's no shelter. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. You're not building anything with the life because you're not working towards something. And I think when you bring it down to just our generation or our society and world that we live in now, obviously for the most part, your gal's not getting, I mean she could, but your gal's not getting taken, kids, okay, they could as well.
It's a long day. It's a long day.
It's still a long day. But we're not on no like survival mode. So that's why you end up in a state where, you can be quite passive in how you go about things, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think guys still need to be locked in terms of
definitely.
what do you want to produce with what's around you, man?
Can I ask you this as a woman? Like, if you are with a guy that doesn't have that mindset, right? And it's like, it's not about being, because I think there's a fine line where a lot of guys then into this like massive ego kind of thing. But it's like being in that spot where it's like, nah, like I genuinely have a plan all the time, or like most of the time I have a plan, or I have an attitude of like, I'm going to build something. Do you think you could be with a guy that's not like that? Or would you start at a certain point like resenting something about the relationship and like feeling like I'm not led?
Yeah. It's interesting because there's obviously guys out there that probably aren't like set in terms of like their mind and thinking, and for them it's like, okay, let's get through this week or this month or whatever. But because I'm around it and because I've seen it a lot and I've experienced it from, friends and guys that have been around me and this guy as well, it's like now I can't unthink like that. If we were to ever break up and I was to like try and go and...
First of all, it's not a breakup anymore. This is divorce.
Sorry. Yeah.
If this is big daddy business now, bro.
If we were to, the big D word.
Pause.
I don't think I wouldn't be able to get into a relationship with someone that wasn't like set like that at all. But the reason why I asked that question was because for us as women, right, we've obviously got women who are successful, they're doing, business, they're doing amazing, but it's not frowned upon for a woman to also be like, you know what, I'm going to be a housewife and I'm happy to be a housewife. I'm going to be a trophy wife. Like I was watching a video today and some lady was just like, I want to be a trophy wife. That's it. I want him to marry me and I just want to stay at home and I just want to look pretty and do all that stuff, and it's like it's fine. I guess society does kind of frown upon it, but it's also like it's a title that people are giving themselves.
This is I think with the relationship stuff, I do think oftentimes like when you sift it, like attracts like, right? And so it's like the male equivalent, like the female that's I want to be a trophy wife and whatnot. The male equivalent of that is the guy that has the vision stuff in an egotistical way. So for him, he's like, because of his ego, he's like, I'm willing to just have a chick that's just hot all the time.
Who's just
right?
happy to be there.
And that's it. Whereas like you take, I think most of the guys that we're talking about when it comes to like vision and stuff like, but like in a gentle way, it's like, I don't know. I don't think I could be with a girl that's just like, I just want to be hot all the time.
Just look
Like
good.
that's different to like, I want to be a healthy stay-at-home mom.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I feel like every man needs to have that vision for their family, man. That's just the base.
I mean, for your life, not just family. But yeah, for life.
But I think that's what the
overall
whole thing, because one day you're going to set the
Yeah.
vision for your family. So
Yeah.
it starts off by you doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you get into
Can't
your
lie.
household, you don't know how to lead your household. That comes down to you being a
tough.
leader in your
Can't drag,
household, bro.
What's dragged?
Sometimes, bro, I'll be driving in the car, man. Miles asked me a very hard question, bruv. I said, frick, bro, I don't know.
How do you think you're leading a family
I
that
don't know the
like,
answer. I don't know what we're gonna do right now yet, bro.
She's like that.
And you have to speak with assertion. Yeah. Nah, this is how we're gonna go about this. And
It's actually so funny because today, like, I'm independent woman. You know, I can be if I need to be, whatever. But today, Daniel missed his flight. He missed his flight, and it was
this
the
was
first.
so sorry. This felt real. Like this
No.
felt married. Like this is the first, not the first time, but this there's some
Yeah,
real
yeah.
marriage feeling from this. But
Guys, I was so like, I never felt this way before.
I'm just a girl.
No, seriously. I went into that bubble of like, what am I and I was with his sister as well. So obviously now that Daniel's gone, I'm the one who has to take charge. I'm, organizing the bags, making sure we're getting to our gate on time. Because usually we're just following the leader, which is Daniel. I mean, obviously I know.
No, you don't.
First of all, no, I do. Because I
You
got
go
us-
to like another country
I got
and you
us
don't bother to
there
learn
safely.
how to use the trains. Yeah, you just go. Daniel knows where we're going.
Because I know he will take care of it. But if I need
Like
to,
your Google doesn't work.
that's what I'm saying. If I need to, I can. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not
it should end up in
stupid.
freaking beak, bro.
No. But today was like the first time, like I physically felt myself wanting to throw up, guys. I was like,
She literally texted, she's like, I want to throw up. In my head, I was like, no, she's actually being dramatic now, bro. What's going on?
so he missed his flight, and we were like, look, there's no point of all three of us missing the flight, and now we
100%.
have to like pay for a ticket and stuff. But I was just sitting on the plane, and I was like, what am I supposed to do?
What I get,
Daniel's
where do I go?
he's
When do I
not
stop the
here.
Where's the ignition?
But it was such a bad feeling. I was like, this is not nice. Like you know, head of the house or whatever, he's meant to be, leading us and taking us home. And then we had this plan that he's going to drive me to work and, take his sister home and do all this stuff. And then he's going to go to work and blah, blah, blah. And
everything
then
collapsed.
everything just fell to pieces. And I was like, Well.
Everyone's lost.
Hey.
The sister and
I
mom
mean,
looking at each other.
we picked the pieces up together, and
Okay,
of course
yeah,
I made it work. But I was like, I'm actually going to throw up. Like, what the heck is this?
That is
It
the
was so
funniest thing
bad.
ever. I'm gonna throw up.
I hated that feeling.
I mean, we didn't even touch on it, but hey, this is obviously my way back from Promiseland and
Yeah.
whatnot. I was just in the airport, like, what the heck, bro? Like, fam, didn't even have airport, nothing. Like,
Raw dog in the
I
airport.
was raw dog.
I do that.
Hey, same here, bro.
I do that.
I'm just like this.
Just straight raw dog in the airport, man. Tapping into the team meeting on the phone. Like, I was just, and I bought this water bottle. I bought this water bottle.
A charger?
A charger. Couldn't even, bro, because they're charging exorbitant prices. I didn't even buy the wall plug. I just bought the cable.
And found the USB spots, yeah?
Yo, I just had to sit there like this. A guy even worked me. Hey, buddy, you're gonna miss the flight. I'm like, nah, mine's in 5 hours, mate. Like, it was just crazy, man. And genuinely, I was like, what do I do? The wife is gone. Sister is there. Phone is on 20%. I was just like, this is
That's
big.
what's going through.
But then I was just like, you know what? I'm happy it's me. Because
Yeah.
if this has happened tomorrow,
I would have been fine. Thank you very much.
obviously you would have been.
After
but
some
But-
tears.
throwing up too.
I was just like, it felt like I jumped in front of the bullet. Like that's how I felt like the man of the
Go
crib.
with that, me.
Legit. It's like, just go. Get on there.
The ship is sinking, just go.
Titanic vibes, bro. She can fit on the freaking plank. Yeah, man. It was crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Oh,
That's funny,
that's
yeah.
hilarious. It's
Yeah.
funny how that would never work for a man. Where it's like, Yeah, the opposite. It just wouldn't work.
Nah, bro, it's not.
Where Mama says, "Go without me."
Yeah, nah, that's kind of wild. I don't think that could run.
That would be so disgusting.
Bro, if I hear that,
I love good old toxic masculinity.
In what way?
I don't know.
Guys, so
There's something healthy about it. What? Like, as in having these expectations of men.
There's a fine line.
Not the toxic side. I don't say I'm being hyperbolic
yeah,
here,
yeah.
but like, it's a good thing to have these expectations
yeah.
of men. Like, hey, yo, have a plan.
Yeah.
If a situation happens, don't be the one freaking out with her,
Bro.
because then
Like,
you're gonna
solve the
exasperate
problem.
the situation.
Yeah.
like, be active.
Like,
But
yeah.
don't you think sometimes you want a little, just a 1-2 freak out?
Sometimes I think men are only loved for what they can provide.
Oh.
He had that one off.
Man, I
the
what?
rip.
Oh.
That one there?
Say it one more time.
I sometimes I have this feeling that men are only loved for what they can provide.
That one there was a little-
Like even
But
by
you know-
by your kids. Like your kids will love you just because you're their mom.
Yeah, but then they also get to know you and then they love you for
I'm
who
gearing
you
up
are.
now. Like,
But no, the thing is, right? A lot of the times, men think that they do things for us that we can't do. Reality check, guys. We can do a lot of the things that we ask you to do. We just want you guys to do it.
yeah,
That's
there was a little
literally-
funny little moment that
That
happened
is
today.
literally it.
Ma was gonna pass me the salsa dip jar to open for her, but I was driving and I had some chips in my hand, and she's like, "You know what? I can just try to do it myself." And,
Pop.
and I was like, oh, "Whatever, like I'll just finish this chip and I'll do it." And I heard the, I said, "Oh shoot." I said, "Wow,
She can do it.
how the turntables
do
mate." I said, "What's going
But
on?"
in my mind,
she can do it now.
I automatically was just like, oh, you just open it.
I know something
But I can
switched
do
on for
it.
you in that moment. You're like, "Oh my days, I don't need this guy."
I'm,
anymore."
I'm him.
I'm him, bro. I said, "Yeah."
So trust men, don't think that, it's because of what you do for
So are
us.
you saying
can
we should
do
just
it.
say no when you ask us to do those dumb
Yeah.
tasks?
No, still do it though. Because then we appreciate it even more.
See, because then I'm only appreciated for what I can
Get
provide.
out of here.
Wow.
Heck.
We back, baby.
We'll be lied to, bro. After you love me for me. Damn.
That's mad, bro. Hey, do you want to talk about the Jews again or not?
That's a little thought. It's just like obviously for years you
We're
hear
here. Look,
we're here. I don't know how much we can talk about it. 'Cause
The
I
reason
don't
I'm
know
saying it
how
like
much.
that, yeah, because they were loving it in the comments from the last episode,
Yeah.
so we back. But yeah,
yeah, true. It's just I was reading my Bible, and
as you do.
I'm in Genesis again, and I'm like reading through a lot of these genealogies and stuff, and the names. I'm like, these just sound like Habish names. You know what I mean? And then I was like, obviously, there's always that whole thing of like the real Israelites are the black peoples and all that, and I'm like, when you're really reading it in context, like I didn't see too many Goldsteins in the genealogy. I didn't see too many Schultzes. I didn't see too many Weinsteins and all this stuff. I was seeing a lot of Abrahams and
Wait. Where did
like
this
let me read some names to you. I'm just gonna randomly turn to Genesis.
No. But for real though, wait, where did?
No. I'm being so serious. Genesis 18. No, not 18. I need one with a heavy.
A heavy genealogy.
Yeah, we would do it.
Begat, bro. Yeah. Fam, wait. I never clocked that. I never read a steam
Okay,
in there.
all right. Tell me these don't all sound like they could be an
Fitzroy.
Ethiopian boy in Footscray.
That's great. That's the one.
That's great.
Amraphel,
I know him.
Ilam,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goim,
I
Man,
know
I had
one.
dinner with him last night.
I know
Adma.
one.
Bella, Zeboim, Sidim, Ashtaroth. I'm being so serious.
Nah, like
These
Russian-
are
like,
you hear me?
Yeah,
Like
they
Russian
do have a
hoodies.
Plus all the
similar
ones that
ring.
we kind of know, the Jacobs,
Yeah.
the Abrahams,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
Abraha for them, right?
So what's going on then, man?
All I'm saying is I was reading this and I was like, this sounds a lot more familiar to a certain region than another one.
You know, that's one thing that I've always just wanted to like. I'm like, I wish.
I need the answer on these pivotal
Yeah.
questions.
Like I hear the whole find out an eternity vibes, but like,
But I need to know, was
wanna
Shem,
know.
Ham, Japheth, Europe, Asia, Africa? Is that what happened? Because
Were
that's
they all
what they
different
say.
colors?
That's what they, yeah, and now, like, were your sons 3 colors? Because that is freaking, bro, that would be amazing.
that's what they're saying to me right
That's
now.
that because
they were
then
different
that would
colors.
make sense on a vibe of like I can understand why then you went and picked your sister-in-law as your your half sister as your wife or something.
Why? Because she's looking
Because
different.
it's like, well, you look completely different to my.
You're not black.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's black, one's white, one's
That-
white, one's Asian, one's.
Yeah.
I need them answers, and I feel like theologians, yes, they're not interested in these questions because they're not bringing these.
They
type
don't
of
teach
answers.
this in Bible college.
Okay, in Bible college, you don't get an education.
Oh man,
Oh, that's not what we're saying.
Everyone
Don't
was
do
thinking
that
of
to
doing it. They
them.
just said, yeah. Nah.
No, I can't wait for the day that I just, anyway, they teach you Old Testament, New Testament. They don't teach you too much on like the
apologetics kind of.
yeah. There's a lot of history when it comes to New Testament.
Right.
Not so much history when it comes to Old Testament.
guess
And if
there's
it is,
more.
it'll be like, this is how you can see Jesus in this passage
Yeah.
in the Old Testament. I'm like, that's cool. That's actually probably way more healthy for my spiritual walk than knowing whether Shem was the African one. But those are the stuff that intrigue me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, that's the type of stuff I'm like, I just want to know it now.
I want
Just
to know
because I
now.
can just
And
give
what
them
would
an
knowing
answer.
do for you?
Well, because then it would be like, okay, like put it this way. The Israelites being enslaved 400 years in Egypt. If they're what modern Jews look like, right? It's a very different story than if it's the Africans being the original Israelites
Yeah.
being enslaved. Do you get what I mean? It's
Yeah,
two
yeah.
different people groups.
Okay, got
Right.
you.
That is actually a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And not that it matters for the sake of humanity. It's like slavery is wrong regardless. but
Caveat.
it is different in like, okay, then the way we perceive things, theories on what happens in the future,
Yeah.
which is our past, right? Being America and whatnot and all this kind of stuff. Like all this stuff just it just paints a clearer picture
clearer
in the
picture,
way we
yeah, for sure.
view the lens through which we look at history. I think that's it.
I agree.
That's
agree with that.
all I wanted as well, to be honest. Especially when it comes down to the whole stuff. Even when you go to your Isaac and Ishmael,
Yep. Christian
you know what I mean?
Muslim.
Christian Muslim vibes. You know, when you go down those conversations, there is this really the reality? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that the truth? It's those kind of things where it's like I would love a definitive answer on these there, just to solidify,
Get a clear picture.
Like, yeah. Just to, and you context is nice as well, man. You know,
Yeah.
because then it paints the picture of just where we're at now.
Yeah.
Because it's like this is where it was then. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but that's literally the whole concept. I was just reading and I was like, these names are just
No, love that.
they are too
I know
horn of
somebody
Africa.
who's-
They're very horn of Africa.
Yeah.
All
That's
East
it. Or
African.
Coptic, yeah, they would love to have that one there in the facts. Even going on a little bit, just to even probably might have to close out here. In terms of what's going on right now, continuation of last week. Hey man, Iran, was it Iran? Yeah, was dropping it
Yeah.
like it's hot in Israel, man. And I was just like, oh snap! You know how a lot of the what would you call it? The what's the word, man? What's the end times prophecies called? What did Daniel write? Damn it, I forgot the word, man. But anyways,
Predictions?
massive predictions like it's a gambling sports bet or something, bro.
Prophecies?
Huh?
Yeah,
Prophecies?
Yeah, prophecies, but
prophecies.
there's a certain style, apocalyptic. Sorry,
Apocalyptic,
Yeah.
yes.
In terms of like, this is what's going to go down towards the end of the earth. Everyone's going to turn on Israel. This, that. Wow, it's kind of looking wild right now. What's going on in that region, guys? I mean, it's always been crazy, but yeah,
Yeah.
Go worse.
Picking up.
it's picking up.
It's not a good look.
It's not a good. Then, like I was talking to Leop again, name drop. I know you love it. I was talking to him and I was like, bro, do we have 5 more years of this thing left or what?
Like the world?
Yeah. I was like, do we have 5 years, give or take 5? Like it could pack up tomorrow.
all you need is one more country to just drop a nuclear weapon and it's,
Yeah, I don't
Started.
think anyone's brave enough to do the nuclear
Yeah, nah,
weapon.
nah,
Yeah,
nah.
nuclear
That one,
weapon is
'cause they know that
to
that
go down
one's-
that path
it's over.
again
That-
is very crazy. Bro.
That's how it was 3 years left.
Yo, but literally, I was just looking at him like they're dropping them now, bro. Like in a mad way.
So
And
did
when
anyone
you see
die in
things-
Israel?
In Israel?
Yeah. Because I know they have that dome that
the
defends
Iron Dome.
everything.
No,
Oh,
so
yeah, I heard
they were
about that.
they prioritized obviously ones that are going to hit more centralized important areas. So if one's going to hit a field, they're not going to intercept that one for the most part.
That
So a
makes
lot of the time, a lot of the things that have been dropping has been in like
Also, I can't believe this exists.
the Iron Dome,
The
yeah?
dome. Like, as in,
Bro,
wait,
it's such a sick name too.
how many countries have this? And why? This is just the. You remember the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Field,
And
yeah.
I'm just like, this doesn't
Bro,
make sense.
Every time I hear about it or see the interception actually happen in videos, I'm like,
The Simpsons knows too much. The Simpsons really knows.
Matt Groening or who drew
Yeah,
that?
Matt Groening.
Bro, someone need to go and investigate his files, bro. But seeing it happen, I'm just like, oh wow, like this is first of all, this is real life warfare. Second of all, this technology is crazy.
Yeah.
Like something is flying in the sky, and you can fly another thing in the sky to blow up the other thing. What the heck do you mean? And it just blows up and doesn't cause damage like it was going to. You're telling me that because you hit it up here, it didn't do that massive fat explosion that would have happened down here. It's crazy to me, bro. But they're like the fact that stuff is dropping in Israel, considering it's such a typically they're intercepting and I'm like, oh wow, things are really, really picking up here. So it's a lot that's going on. And I think and this is part of kind of the conversation. I probably won't go into it all today, but that conversation of like how much do people just think about these things going on in general? How much does it cross people's minds? Do we typically all just live in bliss? Because I'm like, this is going on right now. Like right now, probably there's been another strike of whatever, and this many missiles being dropped in Lebanon again or something like that. Or
And it's just for us, it's just like,
and it's just going down, man.
And is it today that's a year since?
yeah, today's
snap.
yesterday's a year. Something.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, it's very interesting, tense times, but I don't know. We all is the world in terms of order hanging on by a thread. I'm not trying to get doomsday with the chit chat. I'm not gonna have a foil.
It seems that way.
But it seems very.
It's getting
tense.
scary. The world's getting scary.
It's wild. It's definitely wild out now, man. So. Yeah, man. I guess people should just stay tuned, man. Not stay tuned like we're better, like it's a show, but stay
tuned for the trumpets.
Yeah.
Hey, first trumpet goes off.
Wow, man. Bro, when your wife
Actually, I forgot. Is it the
disappears
rapture
next
first?
to you
Is the
and-
rapture first?
Hey, go read your Bible, bro. Yeah, man. But anyways, bro, I think that's us. Though.
Yeah.
That is us. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it around. Rating on Spotify, and we'll catch you guys next week. And probably won't have a guest again. Enjoy it.
No, we actually do have a guest.
Oh, we do have a guest next week.
It's gonna be exciting.
Apparently it's
guest.
a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. Hop off.
Bye.